All right, Reggie. Before we get into today's segment, is there anything you'd like to speak on or talk about before we get going?
We're going to have, right quick, y'all. Happy spring. It's starting to almost get to springtime. It's the 1st of March, but springtime is a good time of the year. So happy springtime to y'all. Pisces, of course, happy birthday to you guys. The Pisces gang. Man, I saw, I know y'all boy be over here bored. I saw a new TV show I want to hook a lot of y'all to that might haven't watched. I've been trying to get John to watch it, but he only keep watching The Sopranos over and over and over and over. But it's a show called Your Honor. Y'all get a chance, check it out. I think y'all like it for the people that's geeks like me. Not all you want to be thugs and gangsters and people like that. What else? Reggie Wright book. Come on, y'all. Y'all come and support me. My boy in the UK, God dog it, I forgot your name. So I'll make sure I mention it next week. But my boy from the UK that got the autograph signed book. Hopefully you can put it in the comment section if you haven't got it yet. But it's on the way, and a couple other people that wanted the autograph signed book from Reggie Wright. You can order that on the Bomb First YouTube channel website. Okay, what else? But don't forget to go out and support the book. Also, the t-shirts. Of course, it's getting summertime again, so let's get us some good t-shirts, y'all. Get those t-shirts so y'all can walk around and support whatever y'all want to report that's on the Bomb site website and for t-shirts. Man, I got through all this thing because, that gap-tooth motherfucker that always like to, build his channel just off of talking shit about Reggie Wright because that's all he got. He don't have no creativity. He came on the YouTube trying to act like he was a producer for Tupac and did all of this music. And we showed y'all how if he did 3%, how he just ran down and did a copyright claim against his partners that actually did the song. But anyway, he was saying something over there. Because I finally went over there and listened to one of his channels. I was bored one night. And I'm putting out a challenge to y'all. Because he over there putting to his little crowds. And this is how shit get all mixed up. And people start really believing this stuff. Because I try not to respond to stupid motherfuckers. But y'all just make me have to respond to them. Well, he's saying that I said that the Next Hills didn't have walkie-talkie capabilities. Well, that's because he'd go be half listening to what I said. If I said anything like that, I was just talking about the distance. Why in the fuck would we have some Nextel walkie-talkies if they wasn't for the radio capabilities? We would have just had a regular phone. But, he over there pushing to his people. Reggie lied to the grand jury and said that, he used to say didn't have walkie-talkie capabilities. And now when he get to the grand jury, he's talking about the walkie-talkie capability. Well, I'll tell y'all, $1,000, $100, whatever you want that you think I would honor. If any of y'all can find a video or anywhere where I said that the Nextels that we had didn't have walkie-talkie capabilities. Why in the fuck would we have the walkie-talkies? Huh? We just want them to have these big old long phones. They had short phones back then. The shit that y'all go and listen to and let these motherfuckers, that's why everybody getting confused and think something's gonna happen because all of the YouTube, to keep listening to all the YouTube investigators that don't even know what they're talking about. Even that, man, I'm bringing people out of the dead. I'm so glad. I wish these motherfuckers could muster up some views so I can respond to them.
Reggie, ever since this Diddy situation happened and we've been covering it ongoing, it reminds me how important it is to have a good lawyer on your team. That's why I'm glad to bring to you Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. They have over 1,000 attorneys operating in all 50 states, and when you are seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions. Morgan & Morgan don't settle for the lowball offers. They fight for every dollar you deserve if you become their client. Just recently, they achieved some significant verdicts for their clients, $12 million in Florida, 34 times the highest insurance offer, and $26 million in Philadelphia, which is over 40 times the highest insurance offer. With Morgan & Morgan, there's no upfront costs and the fee is absolutely free unless you win. And it only takes a few minutes to see if you have a case. If you've ever been seriously injured, your case can be worth millions and you're only a few clicks away from finding out if you could change your life. It's easy to start your claim now. You can visit forthepeople.com/bomb, or you can scan the QR code with your phone's camera in the corner.
Leave Suge Knight alone, but I can't respond to motherfuckers that can't get no views. But even this snitch ass joke and this crazy crap pot that I ran off of YouTube, now he back. Crazy ass rapping guy that like to rap and stuff. When they find out his credibility, oh. But anyway, M. Carlin is back. Can y'all believe that? That motherfucker. Guess his girl kicked him out of China. Because I heard that's where he was over there living with his Chinese girlfriend. But she probably scared because ICE is probably on his way to get her ass. Is that what's up, Michael Carlin? You trying to get rid of her because you know ICE going to come and get her? But anyway, he over there talking about something crazy about, I don't even forgot. The gun, the 40 caliber gun was tested by ballistics in Santa Monica and all of that. Man, people just make up shit. People, y'all act like that 40 caliber gun that Fatal had on him was the only gun in America. The only 40 caliber gun. They got all that information all mixed up and just throwing out bad stuff. But I understand now why my name is brought up in this bullshit with Keefe because of idiots like that. But hey, thank God that they ain't the DA investigators or the DA prosecutors. But y'all keep listening to idiots, y'all. But if y'all ever really want to know some real questions, we're going to start doing some live streams and answer the bullshit because me and John can't do segments just on their bullshit, y'all. Because we can't give them no credibility. Other than that, John, I know I went a little long. Let's get going into today's segments. Or this week's segments.
Okay. This last week, a male escort filed a lawsuit against Sean Combs, which isn't anything new because, you know, there's so many different civil lawsuits. But in this one, it was interesting because he said that after the assault ended, that Diddy started threatening him not to report the encounter. And he was said, and according to this lawsuit, he said, quote, "If I can get Tupac hit, what do you think can happen to you?" I just wanted to get your thoughts on that and if you, and what your reaction was when you heard it.
Well, I know Diddy is glad about this, y'all. Because guess what day just passed this weekend? March the 1st, 2025. Why is March the 1st, 2025 is a big thing? Because y'all don't follow this shit. Y'all just listen to idiots on YouTube and they don't report the real factual thing. But March the 1st, 2025 is the last day of the 2-year ban that they got from March 1st, 2023 to March 1st, 2025, that you can bring all of these lawsuits up from the past. I tell y'all from the jump, I always have problems with lawsuits that are brought up from 2012, 2008, 2009. I have problems with them. Sorry, I just do. But, so that's the last day. So y'all won't be hearing of any more of these type of lawsuits from way back because you can't follow them no more. Ain't no attorney gonna waste their time on them. But, you know, you may get some lawsuits. I'm not saying it's the end of lawsuits because people from 2022, 2023, stuff like that they still within the 3-year statute or whatever the statute is and they can file it. But all of these old ones, as of Saturday the 1st, you can't do them anymore. All right. But, you know, this is one of those lawsuits, and I'm so glad this lawsuit happened and he threw Diddy's name in there because I be trying to tell y'all, and y'all don't listen. I'll be saying, oh, I heard all the last 2 weeks. Oh, Reggie, you going to jail. You nervous. Okay, whatever. I'm scared. I'm shaking in my boots. Because Keefe D, attorney, says that Reggie's involved and orchestrated the murder of Tupac. Because I'm trying to show y'all, just because people put in complaints or depositions or civil complaints and all that, that don't make you guilty. That don't make you get charged. That's just their defense or their complaint. But as long as the the DA in Nevada or that investigator ain't talking that stupid nonsense, Reggie Wright ain't got no fear. Reggie Wright gonna keep talking. Reggie Wright done been in the box. Reggie Wright done been on the other side of the table in the box. Where I know you shut the fuck up if you have any culpability, responsibility, or guilty of anything. Reggie knows this. Reggie talks too motherfucking much to be worrying about anything. No, that's a little bit too deep for y'all. I know I went away from the question, but I just got to show y'all. Just like this brother, this man, this escort, whatever y'all want to call him, said Puffy made these claims to him. Don't mean shit, y'all. Ain't nothing that can happen just because people make those allegations. Okay. Now, this is one of those allegations again from 2012. So where have you been, dog? You haven't been getting psychological help? I bet you still been working as an escort 3 or 4 or 5 years after that happened. So complaints like that, y'all, you're not going to get no sympathy from Reggie motherfucking Wright. I don't even know why people even think about it, doing stuff like that. So I hope he got some pictures, some text messages, some I don't know what he can have to corroborate his claim. Because everything that's in the complaint, we all been knowing. If I would have made a complaint on the motherfucker, if I was a scandalous motherfucker, like most of you motherfuckers is, or these victims or alleged victims were, all he said was, I drunk some water. Haven't we heard that? Made me feel a little dizzy. He rubbed some baby oil on me. Made me feel a little dizzy. And he threatened me and said, if I tell or if I do something, I'm going to do what I allegedly had done to Tupac. Come on, y'all. Shit like that just, to me, I need more. I need some text messages where you telling me how it was wrong that, you made me have sex with this girl, and then after that aroused you, and then you want to fuck me in the ass. I need more than that, especially if you didn't run straight to the police after it happened, or went to some type of mental institution or something. So that's what I get from these fucking lawsuits. Tony Busby, I told y'all 2 years, or when these complaints started popping up about a year ago, that's a motherfucking ambulance chaser. And have y'all really saw a case yet that y'all really were like, Diddy, fuck you? Now, I'm not saying Diddy ain't did all of this shit. I ain't saying that. But just because I got money and I flew you across state lines and all of this happened, and you didn't run straight to the police after I did all of this stuff to you, I got a problem with. And I ain't no Diddy sympathizer at all. But I don't know. I don't know about that. That's my take. That's what I would think. And it's unfortunate. I know who right now, he almost made it. Y'all remember when my boy that made himself look like Russell Simmons, Kevin Lyles? Good dude, y'all. I seen that he got a lawsuit filed against him right before the statute was up. Hate that he gonna have to go through it, but if he's guilty of doing stuff like that, then oh well. But goddamn, when I saw Kevin Lyles recently, because when I knew Kevin was dealing with Kevin, he was fat like me. But that nigga that made himself look, I thought that was Russell Simmons when I saw that picture. But good luck, Kevin Lyles. Hopefully it's not true. If it is true, then you better go over there with your twin, Russell, real fast and try to set this one out. But he was the first one to resign when the lawsuit started from Warner Brothers, and we talked about it. Y'all go back and do your research. But hey, that's my take on that Diddy situation. I'm be glad when we get some real victims and the prosecution go ahead and show the real victims that they obviously have, because they wouldn't be taking this this far just on Cassie, y'all. A case that was out of the statute. Cassie was a freak. We just don't want to admit it. She was a willing participant to that shit. That beating shit that happened shouldn't have happened. But how many of y'all that don't know a nigga that done whooped on their woman like that before? Peace.
Okay. Last week, Suge did another interview, and he said something that he had said previously, but I wanted to get your take on it because I know you kind of were around during this time period. But he once again claimed that Snoop Dogg never visited Tupac in the hospital. I just wanted to get your take on that because I know you were in Vegas at that time. And yeah, get your thoughts on him saying that Snoop never visited Tupac.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm not even going to use this crackpot's video to talk about it. Billy Gordon talked about how Snoop and 2 or 3 or 4 of his security came to the hospital. Billy. Okay, but fuck him. Fuck the sperm donor. But listen to what Reggie Wright said 3 years ago. Y'all can tell the difference. Look how fat I am then. Look how fine I was then. Y'all said I was dying. I looked like I was about to croak and all of that. So I guess God still loves me because he made me look back good. But I want to be back skinny like that. But look at this video. Check out the Trey D video right after that. And then I'll come back and respond to you motherfuckers. I told this story to y'all before because I had to correct my boy Danny Boy. When he did put out some information that said Snoop never showed up. And I cleared it up on some channel, I don't know where. But Snoop did come on the Friday that Pac died. I know for sure. They came to the house. They should have called him that Thursday and told him that Pac wasn't looking good. And that Friday morning, about 4 or 5 in the morning, him and his 2 security and either Trey D or Big C Style, I'm not sure which one, but one of his homeboys. And they all came in, lay down for a couple hours, and then he went to the hospital. His security, Marcus and Kenneth, did tell me back then that Snoop took it bad, and he said passed out. He probably didn't want to show that, but I always heard that he was throwing up once he saw Pac laying there. The only thing that he did, and he probably had a change of heart. My security also told me that he told Pac while he was laying there fighting for his life that he was going to name his second son because his wife was pregnant at the time. Not with Spanky, but the second one. That he was going to name him after his son after Tupac, which we know he never did. But in fairness to him, and he catch a bad rap where a lot of people don't believe that he did come and pay his respects to Pac. Yes, he did about 9 o'clock a.m. on the day of the 13th, Friday the 13th, the day that Pac expired. He did go and visit Pac in the hospital. So yes.
Just chill and do some music. We was working on something then, and he called me to come out there and get down with him, and we got the word, and we wound up riding out there that night in a Hummer, me, him, and his uncle, and one of the securities and the driver, and we went and spent the night at Suge's house. You know, he had the nick on his head from the bullet, and you know the guy who was behind, he gave me the story of how it took place, and we went and seen Pac when, you know, once visiting hours started. Well, we went to see him, and they was only letting a couple of people up because there was just so many people there at the Valley Memorial or something like that. It was just so many people there. And Snoop and the bodyguard went up, When he came back down, he said, man, he said, I held his hand, D. He couldn't even squeeze my hand, homie. He was just, he's fucked up.
Okay. So y'all hear those videos? That's just what me and Trey D talked about 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know what. I mean, Suge does admit that Snoop came out there, like I said, but he said that they never went to the hospital, that he talked to Miss Afeni. Miss Afeni, as y'all know, y'all done heard these stories. Miss Afeni was not staying at Suge's house, like he said in that video. She had came over once or twice, but she was not living there, staying at Suge's house. She was staying downtown, close to the hospital, in a room. She had a hotel room downtown Nevada, which downtown is not where you want to be at unless you're at the Golden Nugget. But she wasn't at the Golden Nugget, but she was at a hotel downtown because she was trying to be close to the hospital. So, man, I don't know what campaign Suge is on over there. I hate being up here correcting him. I know he's pissed at me all over again, but I'm just not one that gonna let people just come on YouTube and just play with y'all and play live. For those of y'all that just want to be entertained, then that's fine. Go over there, check it out. But y'all done heard the real. Y'all done heard the truth on all of this stuff. And Suge is over there just having a ball. Suge sat in that cell. I remember the song that Snoop said. Now he's doing what I got mad at Snoop saying that he did in the 90s, where I went and had some niggas go and slap Snoop behind. What he say? You a big old whale sitting in cell telling tales?
The tail of a whale locked in a cell. On the streets he was the heat cause cuz had major mail.
Well, that's what Suge Knight is doing, y'all. That is what he's doing. That's my nigga. I tell you, me and that nigga like brothers. Y'all don't believe it. Y'all hear one day. That's all I'll say. Either with me and him or me and him unauthorized. One of the ways. Y'all gonna hear that me and him talks all the time. But, okay. Damn. Suge is playing with y'all. Suge has a vindictive. He has a vendetta against Snoop and Dre. And he is out there trying to make y'all turn against those two for whatever reason. And that's Suge. I get it. I was with him when he was doing that. I'm like that. But that's all that's going on, y'all. Snoop. I talked to both his security, Marcus and Kenneth, this week. Was like, man, I'm fucked up. They're like, nah, Reggie, we came that morning. John's my witness. John was on the phone with me when I talked to both of them. Were you, John? Or were you not?
I was. I heard it myself.
Okay. And they both said, yeah, Reggie, we drove him out there with Trey D and Bobby Earl. Bobby Earl was the driver, they say. I forgot about Bobby Earl. He was Snoop's limo driver. And we all came out there. They said I took him to the hospital. I don't remember that part. I'll be honest. I remember they just went there that morning, about 8 or 9 that morning. Because I don't remember going there with them. But they said I'm the one that took them. I don't remember that, to be honest. But, so, Snoop came to the hospital. That's when Snoop made that promise. Y'all will hear Suge talk about that one day if y'all haven't already heard him talk about when he said on the deathbed or in there, I'm gonna name my son, because she was pregnant with the second son at the time. I'm gonna name my son after Tupac and all of that. Man, there's so many stories out there. Now Snoop version where he said he immediately got on the highway and went out there, that's a motherfucking lie. Because I'm sure he heard about Tupac getting shot. Well, if y'all listen to the Warren G story, they heard it that night. And so they knew that night. He didn't come out there that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but it was Thursday night, Friday morning when he came to Suge Knight house. I opened the door, let him in. Whether him and Suge talked or not, I'm sure they talked. What they talked about, I wasn't privy to. But I know he went to the hospital. He went into the bathroom, and even Killer reminded me of this. He said, man, we had that nigga with a bulletproof vest on. He said, that's why. He said he was so hot and he got so sick. He said, we took him in the bathroom at the hospital and had to take that vest off of me because he almost passed out or threw up. But hey, this is the guy's story. Who am I to keep correcting or wonder why Suge is telling these stories? I don't know. I back Suge on 75% of the shit he say. This story I can't back him on. Not. Y'all. Some of y'all say I'm hypocritical, I'm this, I'm that. Hey, that's this Reg. Fuck you if you don't like me. You don't change my life, no way. Peace.
Okay. Another thing I wanted to get your feedback on, Reggie, is I know you attended this event as well, is the infamous 1995 Death Row Christmas party. Suge gave his account of what happened at that at the event, and he had some shocking claims when it came to Dr. Dre. I just wanted to hear if you heard that and if you had any reactions or thoughts about his version of what happened that night.
I told y'all, my boy I told y'all Suge is a comedian. It's funny, y'all. All right, well, a lot of that stuff that happened isn't funny, y'all. And y'all see y'all boy Tupac, if y'all really listen to it, because 80% to 90% of what Suge said is, I may have to bring it down a little bit. 75% to what he said on that story is actually true. That's what happened. Now, of course, y'all read the report. Y'all heard the murder rap investigation broke it down into what Mike Dorsey did. That's how you break it down for the people that really care and want to know the truth. Now, if you hear on YouTube, which most of us are, to be entertained, then Suge did a great job of telling that story. But go listen to the video we posted on Saturday on March the 1st. We posted that break it down to how, us as 50-year-old men, 40-something-year-old men supposed to talk and think. That's how what really happened. Okay, the sauce that Mr. Knight added. Well, he said he was the angel, right? He ain't touched nobody. Y'all got to remember, Suge was on probation then. And that was the whole key then. Just like with the Orlando situation, with paying Orlando, giving his money. Me and David Kenner's job was to keep Suge Knight out of prison. And that was our intent. And so, yes, Suge and the guy gave a statement after that to get his bag and $600,000. I took it. Me and David was, when we took the settlement and the check in the lobby of the Four Seasons Hotel on Manhattan in New York is where we did the settlement agreement at with the attorneys and Mark Anthony Bill. We did it, and he signed right there. Suge Knight ain't laid a hand, ain't touched him, ain't did nothing on him. Now, y'all believe that angel just stood by and didn't do anything? Okay. Hey, that's his story. That's the story, right? But just to clarify things, Tupac, Dr. Dre, Goatee. Goatee is a dude, he said from Westside Power Rule. Y'all done heard me tell the story before. It's a dude that his brother's still alive. I still talk to his brother, so I ain't gonna mention his name. But he's the guy I told y'all got killed by the police in Louisiana, New Orleans. Y'all go back and research that. That's the guy that always tell y'all that Tupac gave a big hug to on the freeway after he came from New York. Okay, I'll just say that. All right. But anyway, so that's Goatee. Man, Snoop was on house arrest. Y'all show me a picture. Y'all got it's out there. The Christmas party is there. Show me. Y'all seen Dre? Y'all seen pictures with Danny Boy and Suge and everybody else? $100. $500, $1,000 to anybody can show me a picture of Snoop Dogg at that party. He was not there. He was on house arrest, y'all. Now, he was able to go and do functions and stuff like that. Well, I don't know why he didn't want to come to the Christmas party. Well, Snoop Dogg was not at that Christmas party, y'all. Why he brings Snoop Dogg name into it, I don't know. But that's my boy Suge. Yeah, that's the Suge right now with Snoop and Dre. Okay. So my whole point is, yeah, I guess part of that story did happen. Yeah, Mark Anthony Bill got 600 G's from death row because of that. But the main thing is, Suge Knight hadn't been to prison yet. A lot of those dudes that was up there had been to prison. But what y'all think about niggas that sit around and watch Dr. Dre fuck another man in the ass? Come on, y'all want to believe that? Or is that just for fun? Or is that just for entertainment? Come on, y'all. Now for all y'all, oh, the truth finally comes out. Oh, he got $600,000 for getting fucked. Who believes that? Who in the fuck believes that? That's Suge throwing jabs, being funny, being the comedian that he is. What that say about those niggas if they sat around and watched Dr. Dre fuck that man in the ass at a Christmas party? With their mamas, my mama, Suge mama. I think Snoop mama might even been there. Downstairs. Sharitha was there. She told the story. Y'all go back and listen to her live. Sharitha, the one that came and ran and got me and Norris and told us what was going on in there and to get in there and to clean that up and break that up. How y'all think that nigga got past the police and got out of there? All I'm here to clarify to y'all, to try to say Art the Gay Log channel and my boy Suge Knight from a lawsuit is on page 6 of the front page news or whatever to clarify on behalf of Suge Knight being a comedian and Art the Gay Log channel so they won't sue the shit out of his little channel too, because that little disclaimer shit is not going to work that you put up. Is it didn't happen. Suge being funny. Okay, I'll say it. Suge's a motherfucking liar. That did not happen. It's fucked up. I love Suge like a brother, but I'm not gonna let him say shit that didn't happen like that. Go on this YouTube shit, and I'm not gonna let him accuse motherfuckers of being involved in a murder that wasn't just because of the things that he said. Did y'all hear the reasons? Hopefully John will ask me the question later. If not, y'all go and listen to the reasons that he say Snoop is guilty of murder of being involved for Tupac. The most craziest shit that I heard for his reasoning. I thought he had more than that. Peace on first.
Okay, Reggie. A rare occurrence happened, and that is last week Snoop Dogg did an Instagram comment where he seemingly responded to Suge Knight for Suge saying, you know, always implicating him into the Tupac situation. And he said, and I'll show it on the screen, but he said, quote, this blank won't stop talking about me. He's mad because I own death row. I realize your real lies. So I wanted to get your thoughts on Snoop's response, but also Suge stating why he believes, or what he believes is like the truth that exposes Snoop for being involved with with the Tupac murder.
Yeah. Yeah, man, when I heard the reasoning that Suge laid out, his 3 reasoning is just because Ray J told him on the phone while he's in prison, apparently. He said because of the bullshit that Warren G said about the walkie-talkies and all of that. And then because Snoop didn't go. Everybody know the reason Snoop didn't go. because they were all mad at each other. You know, from what had just happened that Tuesday and that Monday, you know, in New York. That's why Snoop didn't go. But those are the only three reasons that he's up here accusing Snoop of being involved in the murder. And that they are, I guess, Crips or whatever. But mainly because Snoop, you know, of course Snoop and them was mad. He told his homeboys after that shit happened. Tupac was talking about having the Outlaws rush the Dog Pound and their crew at the studio. That's how bad that shit got. I agree. I understand Tupac being mad at Snoop for what he said on the radio. Disrespectful. Very. Because, you know, Tupac was riding for Snoop. And now he took it personal. When they shot in that trailer and all of that, because they thought Tupac was, you know, in the trailer with them, and he felt like they were trying to kill him, and they all used to be friends and all of that. So I get why Tupac was mad and all of that, but that's why everybody knows that's why Snoop didn't go to Vegas and told his crew, hey, I ain't going, y'all shouldn't go. But damn, is that all that he got to be accusing this man of murder? I don't agree. Don't agree. Snoop, yeah. Well, Snoop has been, you know, he has been a bitch towards Tupac. You can see the jealousy in Tupac coming out. Didn't see it. None of us saw it in the 90s. They'll be a lie. Suge will be a lie. We'll all be a lie if we said that they saw it. You know, he tried to say because he wasn't in the California Love video and all that. He wasn't on that song. All of that shit was done in December of 95. And all of that. But when was Two of America Most Wanted? Or Two of America Most Gangster? When was that video done? Bet you that shit was done in February or March. So they were cool then. So this shit timelines be all off. Whoever be telling you stuff be getting the timelines and the stuff all off and all messed up. So it's confusing. It's confusing. But, you know, for Snoop to say, and it's obvious, it's funny. Don't y'all remember on Arts the Gaylord channel about 5 or 6 years ago? Y'all remember he posted that conversation between LT Hutton, I think my boy Rick, and Suge on the phone. Where Suge was when they were trying to get the music cleared, and what Suge made happen. Called up there to E1 and got the music cleared for the music for LT Hutton. All Eyes on Me. That's when Suge was kissing his ass. I told you the only reason Suge was being cool with Snoop at the time because he was trying to get some money out of the nigga. Because Suge feels like everybody owes him. That's this Suge. If y'all listen to him talk, everybody owes him. He don't owe nobody nothing. But that's Suge. And he did look out for a lot of motherfuckers. So, you know what, but I'm not going to get into all of that. I'll just be like, Suge did look out for a lot of people, but he thinks everybody owe him money. And Snoop don't owe him no money. He don't, because they made an agreement. And the agreement was that he got $1 million to walk away from Death Row and leave everything away. Now, Snoop keep making this claim that he owns Death Row. And I keep telling y'all that he's just the face. So Snoop, so you can shut up and stop and come out and clarify this? Because I got stuff. I got paperwork. I got emails. I got people all over the place. I just want you to respond to this, Snoop, so you can stop saying you own Death Row. Sure, tell us why Ashley, Dr. Dre, Jimmy Iovine, and any of them always on any emails that needs to be clear for anything concerning Tupac stuff and Death Row's music and Tom Wally. Why are they always on any of the emails? Who is Ike Youssef? He's the owner. He's claimed to be the owner of GMMA, or Gamma. The company that really is on paper is owning Death Row. Guess who, Michael? Guess who Ike was? That's Jimmy Iovine's ex-CFO. Okay? Y'all gonna get me to expose all of this, show all the emails to Suge. Y'all need to stop talking that because Snoop, you're just the face of the logo, Death Row. But I got information and I can prove just by an email that Dre chimed in when they were trying to give him $60,000 to license one of the songs in The Power. And Dre stepped in and shot that down. Not you, Snoop. Dre did. But Jimmy and Dre owns that shit, y'all. And that's going to be coming out real soon. They just don't want their names because they know Suge would really be on their ass if it comes out who really owns Death Row, y'all. So stop saying that, Snoop. But Suge, I'm not going to let you sit up here and just keep saying that man is guilty of murder or having something to do with the death of Tupac because you being vindictive. Let's go and get these people the right way. There's things that can be done where they done devalued a lot of stuff and your snakes, it's Dre and Jimmy. Snoop was just a front man. Snoop, you stop claiming to be the owner of Death Row because you're going to be exposed real soon. Y'all need to clean up y'all paper trails and y'all emails. But it's too late. It's too late. So, hey, man, that'll be the take. That's what's going on. But Snoop ain't had nothing to do. And I agree with the murder of Tupac, y'all. Totally agree. Peace one first.
Okay, Reggie. I saw a video of a Suge segment where it said that he was apologizing to Jermaine Dupri for slapping him. I watched the video and I didn't hear an apology for a slap, but I did hear Suge detail a story in which he ran into Jermaine Dupri. Were you around him at this time, or if not, did you ever hear about this incident where he bumped into Jermaine Dupri at a coffee shop?
I heard about it on Collect Calls. You know, he told that story before on Collect Calls, if y'all go back and listen and remember. But, you know, Art was really going somewhere else. He was trying to get Snoop to say, or he was trying to get him to say about the slapping. And you remember when Mark Curry and all of those people and Guff or Gilf or whatever his name is, the dude from Goody Mob came in talking about Suge, came walking in, slapping Jermaine Dupri and slapping Diddy and all of that was the reason why Big J got shot and killed and all of that. Man, that's where Art was going. That's where Art wanted y'all to click in to make y'all think that went down. That is not what happened, you guys. That's not what happened. So it's unfortunate that they played word games with you. Art played word games with y'all talking about a slap. That's the clickbait shit, but that's cool. Got y'all to listen, but y'all know anything about Suge Knight, if that stuff happened that I've been telling y'all didn't happen, he would have took the time to brag about it on that interview. He took it way to 2005, 2006 at a coffee shop where he poured some coffee on Jermaine Dupri and the JD. He did not talk about the situation that Art wanted him to talk about in 1995 when our homeboy Big J got shot and killed in Atlanta at JD's birthday party. So that's to show y'all how everything Reggie says becoming the truth. Comes the truth. I know they trying to make it like Reggie be lying and Reggie this and Reggie didn't know nothing and he wasn't around and all of that. But y'all done heard all these stories from me. Anything that Suge's over there telling and talking about right now, who y'all heard it from first? Now, y'all ain't heard the lying part. The stuff where he like to add hot sauce and salt and pepper and all of that good stuff to make it taste better. But the truth and the facts, Y'all done heard 75 to 80% of the things that y'all can prove that was not the lie from Reggie Wright before. But no, like I told y'all, Suge wasn't no serial slapper that caused Big Jake to get shot and killed in Atlanta by Big Wolf and them. He did not walk in on the East Coast or in the South slapping people. He is not that tough of a dude. But he would have talked about it. Like I said, he would have had Tupac brag about it in the song if he slapped Diddy. Tupac would have rapped about it. He would have bragged about it instead of talking about Joe Jackson and Janet Jackson and all of them calling him. We all know when Jermaine Dupri and Janet was messing around. Was that in 95? Was that in 96? Was that in 97? No, that was in the 2000s when they was messing around. And so I can't say if that incident at the coffee shop is true or not. You ain't gonna get me to correct. I don't make up stuff. But I can just point out timelines to y'all. And trust me, if he slapped Diddy, if he slapped Jermaine Dupri, Suge is the type of dude that would have bragged about it and talked about it. And he would have brought it up on that segment. But let to show y'all how that channel over there be clickbaiting y'all. But, you know, he doing a good job. He getting questions answered, and he paying for them. Questions that I wouldn't pay for to get down on this channel. But he's getting them. So shout out. Keep up the good work, Art. Peace.
Okay, Reggie, I wanted to see if you saw this video of Faith. I think it was obviously done in 95 or maybe early 96, where she's asked about working with Tupac on a song, and she has what to me was a pretty surprising answer. But yeah, I wanted to play this video and then get your reaction to it.
My audience, my people who are watching, our friends, people who are buying the records, they want to know the truth about what's going on.
I bet they do.
Yeah, they do. Now it's up to you how you want to.
I mean, you gotta come at me, boo. You gotta
I'm saying, I'm talking. I'm here.
Get to the point.
All right, what's the situation with you and Big? What's the situation with you and Tupac? The LA situation. What's going on?
Whoa. All right, you gotta
Is there
start at
any?
one point. Okay.
I'm going through all of it.
Okay. Situation with me and Tupac, there really never was a situation. I mean, we met. He was really nice. He asked me to work on his album. He told me he could get it approved or whatever, get clearance from the label. And then I found out that he probably couldn't. I was out there working with another group. I won't name them. They have nothing to do with Death Row.
Okay.
And I was writing for them. That's how I met him. I did a reference vocal for another group I won't name.
Okay.
And it ended up that they were going to try to use the vocal on Tupac's album. So I guess it was for him or whatever. I really don't know. But then I come back home and the first thing I heard had nothing to do with his record is that me and him were like involved or whatever. That's not true at all. I mean,
it was strictly business, no pleasure.
It wasn't even business. It would have been business, but it never got that far.
It was you and somewhere else, and then it was moved on to his project, supposedly.
Pretty much.
Okay.
It never was moved on, and my voice is not on his album.
Okay.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Faith keep lying and making Tupac out to be a liar. That's the one thing I do agree with Suge on. And the only reason, because Faith is a mother. She's a mother, and she's trying to go and, raise her kids and all of that. And but she keep lying on Tupac and making him seem like, he charged her, was going to give her $25,000 to have a sexual relationship with him and all of that. And so she the one to keep putting him out like that. And Tupac's not here to defend himself. And so y'all know that's what I do. I'm going to defend Tupac Suge. I'm going to defend right or wrong. So what y'all don't know, and I'm going to show y'all some pictures and some evidence and stuff, is Faith tried to make it seem like she was only in town for 2 weeks or whatever, 2 days. And then she was just in doing that reference track and all of that, which we done showed y'all the song. We played it. We'll play a little bit of it again, where she didn't do, it wasn't a reference track for another group.
And that's why we called you bitch, I bet you. You wonder why they call you bitch? You wonder why they call you bitch? I bet you.
She did the stuff with Tupac in the studio. Y'all heard the song. But this is the most important thing. I got proof where she was in town for more than 2 weeks. I talked to Kevin Hackey. Kevin Hackey told me, yeah, she was hanging out with us at the Peninsula Hotel for 2 weeks, minimum. He said, matter of fact, she went with us. And there's pictures of us online where after we hooked up with her and at the Hollywood Athletic Club and all that, and it's so funny how the groupie keeps saying it was Frank, but it's coming out now that it was, Frank didn't even start working with Tupac until like January or February. But anyway, that's another story. But it was Kevin Hackey that was with him. He said, yeah, we even took him out and was hanging out with them at the Waiting to Exhale movie premiere. Faith was with us there. And that was 2 weeks later from the time when they, saw him, I think it was like October the 14th or whatever at the athletic club. And so it's just to go to show y'all, Faith is covering up. I hate really bashing her because, like I said, she's a mother. She's trying to raise her kid. I'm sure she's trying to move on with her life. But she's the one to keep lying and trying to make Tupac look like somebody that give me some money, I'll give you some head. That ain't cool. And so that's the only reason we responded to it, just to show y'all that it was a 2 week time period. Hey, they were hanging out at the Waiting to Exhale relief party, or movie release party. And that, there's the pictures. And more importantly, this was October the 20th something when they were hanging out together. And so that just kills it. Her theory right there that she was just in town for 2 weeks. Faith was out here. She was mad. She had just left that tour. Here's the flyer on the tour that they was on, that they were on. She got mad because she felt that she should have been getting paid more money for that tour than a lot of the people that was on that particular tour. What made her come to run out here to LA and was hanging out here. So that's all I'm going to say about it. I'm not going to bash Faith too much. I kind of like Faith, to be honest, but I just hate that she keep lying. But I understand why. She was a married woman at the time. So got to respect all of that. So that'd be my response to that, John.